paper freeze. I can't do it. Threes. All right, welcome to your reading. So, that wasn't meant. Okay, tap me into my pile number 3s, accurate, precise messages. What are they currently doing, please? Releasing and healing. What are they currently releasing? What are they currently releasing? What are they currently releasing? Okay, this is the one that I need to work on the most. Thank you. What are they currently releasing? Clarify. Okay. Clarify. Okay, now that makes no sense. Thank you. Okay. So my pile number 3s, if you've been here before, you'll notice that every time my pile number 3s have a different way that they want it laid out. So, this is going to be very interesting of what you are currently releasing, okay? So upside down to me personally means that you need to work on it the most, okay? So you're working on releasing, not having niggling doubts, or not having niggly doubts, believing in yourself when it comes to yourself, and possibly releasing certain ego tendencies that you may have with your intuition. Your intuition is well on point, to the point that sometimes it's scary to others. You are extremely good tarot and oracle readers. Although I do feel like some of you use this more as a tool than, and I don't mean a tool in a negative way either. I feel like you use this more as a tool. So this is the one that come upside down. So 9 of Cups. Okay. So I do feel like when it comes to you, you are happy with where you're at, but past traumas could be cropping up a little bit from the, like, to the surface, okay? May feel like you have to fight a little bit more within your industry, okay? Your intuition is very strong. You don't just have intuitive, you could have clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance strongly, mediumship abilities, you try to help others release and heal what needs to be healed for them to be the best person they can be within this lifetime. And sometimes people may project certain avenues to you. And I'm hearing, don't listen to the naysayers. I have said this on my channel. And I will mention this again in case you've only just joined. So I listened to an interview regarding Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he was a bodybuilder, weightlifter, whatever you would like to call him. And he went, I'm going to become an actor. And he said so many people told him, don't be ridiculous, that's not going to happen. Well, did he become an actor? Yep. So that's their things, like that's their interpretations and all what actually happened. He said there was, I believe, one or two that were actually like, if you want to do that, go for it. But majority of them had said, you're a bodybuilder, you're a weightlifter, you can't do that, you can't do that. And I thought that was a very interesting scenario when I watched this interview, okay? And then obviously he wanted to become, I don't know, politics. I'm not personally into politics, but that's my personal opinion. But he wanted to become a politician. So he said the same thing. And a lot of them said exactly the same thing. And he went, here we go again. Like, so from hindsight, because he had already said that, and people didn't believe in him, and he still went for it anyway. And he obviously got, like, he's well known for Terminators 1, 2, and 3. So, you know, in hindsight, if he knew that back then, he would have just gone, I would have gone for it regardless. You know, he was just like, he didn't listen to the naysayers. Because he would have done them before. If he listened to the naysayers, would he be able to do them films today? So it would be someone else in his place. So it just goes to prove that at least he knew the second time around what was actually gonna be said or anything like that. So I feel like what needs releasing is that you need to believe that you're a lot stronger with your intuition and your abilities than you believe you are, okay? And the reason I say, okay, the reason I say this is because you are, okay? You're very on point, you're more on point than sometimes you even care to realise, to the point that it may scare others, to the point that you're so spot on. It could also be someone else being afraid of the unknown and what they have, like what they have to what you actually see within the cards, that's unknown to them. So that could scare them because you could see them at a much deeper level than they would like to be seen themselves. So something else that you're releasing is, okay, that makes sense, thank you. Okay, is that you're no longer sticking up for other people. You are now sticking up for yourself. You used to protect and look out for other people. They can use their own voice, and they can choose their own path. Okay, I believe some of you in here are actually healers as well, and empaths and energy readers, because you tend to stick up for the underdog, but now it's time to take your life in your own hands. This is something you have released recently, okay? I feel like that was one of the stepping stones, okay? But the main one is trusting in your intuition. Itchy nose is confirmation for you guys as well, in case you didn't know that, or for some of you. And bibs, right? Because that just happened when I was channeling. Okay. You are going to feel joyous. So once you've released this energy, and this is your current energy, and as we know, um, current energy can change as well. I will get into that in a minute actually, because I've just remembered. Okay, let's go over here. So you have a way of being very grounded and being able to talk and communicate with others, whether you realize it or not. You are on the right path. No one said this path would be easy. So simultaneously or all together, this is what you're learning, like you're releasing. Okay, so you're releasing what others have put on you in love and wisdom, and you're finding your own way in it, which is really cool. I love that. You're more communicative with your needs and what you would like. You're very grounded, okay? There's a lot of grounded energy. You could have a lot of earth placements in your chart. You don't have to, but this is what's coming through, or that is your natural energy. You're very, 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 very grounded. So you're like loving yourself. It sounds really good. You're finding wisdom and loving yourself and communicating with yourself in a positive light, and you're like halfway through this journey of like releasing it and healing and making sure that all your skills and your abilities are going to come to fruition, okay, with my pile number 3 from a place of a heart space. So you're doing this to help the collective. You're doing this from a heart space to help the collective to release and heal themselves, to make them into the best version within their current path of where they can be, which is really great. Okay, I'm just using this as an example because that's what came to mind, so I'm using it for an example. And then you're going to feel, once all this energy has released, you believe in yourself, you believe in your intuition, you believe in which way you're going, and there's no more second guessing yourself, okay? From a point of view, it's not arrogance, it's self-assuredness in confidence. And there's two different things, okay? It's not arrogance or ignorance. It's like, I know who I am at soul and heart level. I am happy where I am. I know that I'm really good at these abilities, and I would like to share these with the world, because this would help them to grow as people and as individuals. Whether they take my advice or not is entirely up to them, because it's free will. You know, that is free will in everywhere. So that is their free will. And you're helping certain people, sometimes without even realizing, you're helping them to grow as a person. And it may be behind the scenes, but it's going to give you joy and comfort and like joy, comfort and happiness and well-being, like all round. Okay, this is why you're releasing these things, so that you can be in the sun energy, okay? So you can be vibrant, so you can be ready to go, so you can be re-energized, so that you can heal yourself to the best of your ability in the human form, okay? So we're going to see if there's any other messages that you may have within the healing cards, my pile number 3s. So, accurate, precise messages. What are they healing or releasing currently? Please, my pile number 3, my pile number 3. Accurate, precise messages. Accurate, precise messages. What are they currently healing? Accurate, precise messages. Accurate, precise messages. My pile number 3. Accurate, haven't mentioned or anything. Yeah. Okay, so I briefly touched on thoughts, okay, and this is I let go of limited thoughts that are holding me back. So I briefly touched on this with your intuition and thinking and doubtfulness and stuff like this. Let go of them limited beliefs because you have more abilities and gifts. You realize whatever you would like to say, and you're soaring. Like you'll be soaring. Okay. You are the only person holding you back in this situation. 16 or the number 7 could be significant as well. As I heal myself, I heal my body. Okay, so for a select few of you may have come from a different pile. I cannot remember what pile it is. Thank you for last messages. For my pile 3s on their healing journey to get to this one. Thank you. My heart space is abundant and flowing. What did I mention? I mentioned about the heart space. Thank you, spirit guides and the sisters. I love when this happens. Okay, so I mentioned briefly about the heart spaces from a heart perspective of how you're going to feel. So you do work very strongly with your heart and your solar plexus, and you're very grounded. I mentioned that you was grounded. It's very heart space. And it's your belief system, so you need to let go of the little niggly doubts within your mindset for you to flourish within your spiritual endeavors. And I feel like a lot of you have different pathways to go down in spiritual endeavors. I also didn't mention channelers. That's another one as well that could be on the horizon. If you don't already know that, I don't believe in coincidences. You're going to be dancing for joy, okay? So your heart and your mind need to work in tandem as well, is what I'm hearing. For you to heal your body. This is a different message than the last message that came out, but I'm honouring it. So yeah. So have compassion. Have compassion. Okay, I don't usually say that. Have compassion for your thoughts and be careful of your thoughts and make sure that they're in a positive light. Make sure that you believe within your heart soul that everything is working out for you, whether this takes a bit longer or whether this is fast. It's all working in tandem with you. This is something I feel, as you are very like strong, intuitive people, I feel like sometimes when we release certain things, we tend to feel the world on our shoulders, and we need to heal ourselves so that we don't feel like the weight's on our shoulders, because once we're okay, then we can heal the world. Okay, this is another avenue that's coming in as well. I honor what I say and what I see. So just to repeat again, okay, your abilities are strong. Stop second guessing yourself. And now I had an accent. So this is what I feel you need to work on the most. And I know we all have them things that crop up on occasions, like a couple of times, not now, but a couple of times in general, that it may crop up. I'm just using this for an example. That's okay throughout like a year, okay? But if you're constantly doubting the abilities that you have, this is going to limit your growth. And will hold you back from what you would like to achieve. So this has been an interesting read so far. And thank you very much. My pile number 3 is for watching. Hope this resonated with you and helped you heal along the way. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you like my stylings of reading, there will be extra videos at the end. Thank you very much, and bye bye for now.